pretend, and we'll be where we wanna. When you're next to me, I can't pretend. You've got me feeling like you're where I wanna be. Please don't let me go, I need you right here by my side. So won't you run away with me tonight? You could be the one that I've been wanting all my life. 'Cause when you're looking at me with those eyes, I don't wanna leave, I need you, we could be the light. So won't you run away with me tonight? I could be the one that you.
Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator with Cookie Pirate. Is the arrow tow or do we want to use a winch? I'm not really sure what the difference. Let's try with that. Today, we're gonna fly a glider to start. We're gonna launch off Hiva Island in the Marquesas. And we'll just cruise around and see what we get. And then we'll get the usual Cirrus SR-22 and we'll fly north to Nuku, Hiva. We'll get the opposite direction. 117 at 7 knots, crosswind. Alright, we're gonna go off 20 to start. Set as departure. We'll have the winch. And, yeah. Let's just see how it goes. Hope everybody's doing well. I actually have not used the winch before, so if it doesn't go well, we'll use the regular. We'll switch to a tow plane. So 225 at 3 on the wind. And yeah, we're just under 1,500 feet. So let's go ahead and get in the plane. Cruise at 120, maximum altitude 15,750 feet. Wave the rudder when ready. Alright. Let's do that song again. Actually, really like that song. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's all set. It's actually pretty cool. Trim position check. The flight controls. We'll check that free and correct. The winch start speed be 110 kilometers per hour. I don't have anything to set that with. Ailerons are good. Elevator. Rudder. Not ready to wave it quite yet there. Looks good, and we're getting ready to go. Cable, landing gear, and yeah. Alright, here we go. I do want to show the thermals. There's probably not going to be. We'll see how they go. There's a good thermal right up here. Super quiet in the glider. Look at the view. Alright, cable's off. Let's pitch down. This is the lift that we need to try to get into and circle into. Yeah. There's the village of Atuona. It's the main town on Hiva. If you look out that way, there's Motane and Fatu Hiva in the back, and Tahuata is just behind this little ridge here. There's a good chance we'll fly over it. Let's pitch down a bit, try to pick up a little bit of airspeed and get in. We want to keep our speed indicator on the yellow for our best range. And we're actually gaining altitude. Once we get into this lift cloud, or well, not lift cloud, but this lift group right here, alright, now we're getting a little bit of bumps. Yeah, come on. This should start carrying us upward pretty quickly. Well, yeah, here we go, a little bit of lift. Let's see if we can get up over this ridge. Actually would be really cool. Let's get our airspeed down a little bit here. Come on. Not really gaining much over here. Whoa, now I am. Look at that. Oh yes, that's what I was waiting for. There we go. Now we just need to be careful of the ridge. So what we'll do is we'll actually swing back this way. And we'll probably start losing a little bit of speed here. But we'll turn back into that. Now we're in some sync. And see how low that meter's going. But we're gonna get right back into it. A good view of Atuana down below here. Plenty of altitude still above the airport. If we had to glide back, we would make it. This is the kind of lift you want. I mean, we're getting... Yes! This is exactly... Whoa! Oh, man! This is awesome! I mean, we're going sky high just hovering in here. This is beautiful. I wasn't really sure if this was going to be a good place to try to, try to go up over. Because there tend to be a lot of downdrafts. Okay, now we've kind of smoothed out just below 1200 meters, and we were at about 800 when we entered that, so we got a lot of altitude. This is spectacular. Let's just take a look. We can turn back around and get into some more. This is a gorgeous view. Look at that view too. Pitch over way above the airport. So we're in very good shape right here. Could actually fly to that group and get some lift up there, although it starts to taper off. Probably just another couple hundred meters. And we're losing some because of the terrain. We could turn back over this. There's a view of Wahuka, and you can just barely see Nuku Hiva in the background, kind of off the left, now basically right in front of the airplane. And then Uapo to the left now. Get a good view. Let's try to get over in this group of lift. Lost about 100 meters, which isn't bad. Let's keep pitched over for this. And we probably will get a good bit of lift coming up over. We can get on the back side of the island. Now, we are losing a bit now. Now, you don't generally want to approach a mountain ridge head on. You want to approach it at an angle. But the rate at which how strong this lift is, I think we'd be able to clear. And if we get close and determine that we can't, there's something very easy to do, which is just turn. Come on, carry me up, carry me up. We're getting close, so let's go ahead and turn. This turns on a dime. So the good news is if we're not going to get over it, which actually looks like we are. Right at the last minute, we're getting good lift right here. Whoa. Yeah. Now we just got to get over to this one. And that's going to be a tougher call, so we'll be prepared to turn in case. Almost. We're low on speed. Let's break away. Ooh, that was a little bit close for comfort, but okay. That's the thing about this, is it can turn easily. We get back into the lift. Pitch down, come back up a little bit. We're still going up here. If we could circle through this lift group, that would actually be really helpful. Getting a good view of the town of Atuana, right down below. Great view of Motane directly in front of us. Fatu Hiva off to the left, or off to the right rather. And now you can't see it from here, but Tahuata's just behind this ridge to off the right wing. Go pick a little bit of airspeed back up. Visualizing lift just kind of helps for people that are not used to the meteorology. That comes into play when you're flying gliders with thermals, mountain ridges, etc., stuff like that. It's a beautiful day, so there's not a lot of convective lift, which basically means just heat from the land and the water causing the air to rise, and that's kind of how you get clouds, is it cools down. There we go. Let's try to turn back into this here. And continue getting lifted. Just another nice steep turn. Just like that is how we stay within this. Let's get over here if we can. I don't know if that's going to be enough to carry us up. It's worth a try. And if it isn't, then that's when we turn out of it and not do anything particularly stupid. I'm really liking this music. I don't listen to this on a regular basis, but it's super nicely upbeat gaming music and stuff. I'm not sure about this lift. We may make it over this. Actually, we got a lot of speed going for us. Now we're out of the lift. Now we've got... Gotta get into this over here. That's a good group right there. If we can get over this right here, we'll be on the back half of the island. Well, that's the back seat. Oh, cool. Okay. Up we go, yes. Cross over this, there's a lot of continuing lift over here. Feels like we're almost getting blown sideways. There we are. Alright, we made it to the back half of the island. Have to make sure we continue to get enough lift that we make it back to the front half. Or get high enough at least we can glide back to the airport. We need to have a plan. If for some reason we cannot make it, we need to find a flat area, which on these kinds of islands, good luck, because there's not much beach. If we were in like the Tuamotus or something like that, we'd be fine. Plenty of beach. Oh wow, we were in a bit of sync there. We've lost almost all of that altitude getting over the ridge. In fact, we're below it. Wow. When we get through this here, we'll get some pickup though. This should help pretty substantially as soon as we get into this. Alright, come on. Yep, here we are. That's a really high netto. Netto's basically the rate that we're climbing. kind of try to fly at a cross like that. See, we're just going up, not even doing anything. This is excellent. Really good soaring conditions over here. And I'm not really sure that you would find better just because of the topography of Hiva. If we pull up the map, you can see the island kind of shaped almost like a crescent. But this is the entire ridge, right up here. And you have down and down. So it's really good topography for it. There's some little rock. There's Uahuka, Nuku Hiva, and Uapo to the north. Now this is just what we need to stay in. Fly right across this. This is ripe for climbing. I mean, this is hands down. We could, with this, we could glide back over. This is almost perfect. Haha, yes. (1,300 meters and climbing). Starting to let up, but we're about to pass into another zone. Oh, look at that bit right there. We can get over to that. That's going to be spectacular. Let's try to keep our speed up. Yep, we're entering sync, so we can expect to drop a bit of altitude. In fact, we're actually in a downdraft now. Now we're back in the lift. Whoa! Airspeed got a little low there. It's okay. Just keep flying right across this. And then some light downdraft right here, but we're about to get right up into another ridge. Here we are. We land, we'll have to empty the ballast for that. Air brakes? Yeah, okay. Oh, we dropped a lot of altitude right there. Kind of flying back over the ridge. We'll pick a lot of that back up. This really is a spectacular island. It's one that I've wanted to visit for quite a while. It's the second largest, and I believe it's the second most populated in the Marquesas. Nuku Hiva is ahead in both population and size. But Hiva, I think the advantage of it is you have more proximity to, well, you have Tahuata right next to you, which is worth visiting. You have these gorgeous views of these other islands. And it's also a little bit less expensive. Let's try to get back into this lift here. It is starting to... It does seem like it's starting to weaken just a little bit. We are getting tossed around a fair bit. It is relatively turbulent up here. Is that all coming up off the bay? I think it is. Here we are. Good group of lift right here. Let's pitch out of it. I mean, we're so high up right now. Plane doesn't want to turn. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if we're gonna get too much higher on the back side of the island, or we're on the front side actually. Maria, thanks for tuning in. Alright, let's see if we cross over this ridge. Because we actually do want to come back into the... to the airport from the north. Just because of the way the current wind is. Let's try to break. Come on, turn. We're gonna go for this split right over here. We should make it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're perfectly good here. There's a nice little patch of lift. We're a little bit, low. Hopefully, don't get any sinking right into the trees. All right. Yeah. Well, we're in a little bit of sink coming down the mountain ridge. That's pretty typical at this altitude. We'll get a little lift. Over that way, back this way, we'll actually get probably pulled up. Strong down drifts right here. Wow, we are getting pushed down. Yeah, we gotta get out of that. We're too low. That's a lot of altitude that we just lost. Gotta try to figure out a way to fly back up the ridge. We may not make it. We don't get out into this here. And there's no beaches pretty much on this side that we could land on. We'd be okay if we were in the Tuamotus, but here this is kind of risky. We gotta fly into some good lift. Come on now. It's a bit better. Still got to get over this way though. See, that's the challenge as soon as you get carried over on that side, if you're not following the ridge close enough. Now we're in sync again, we're pulling. That's another about 70 meters we just lost. Alright, now we're into something. It's probably not enough. Actually, it might be. Continue this way, I guess. Keep the rudder this way. Oh, that's a little dangerous. Don't push us into the trees. Don't push us into the trees. Nah, we're done. And that's what I'm talking about. That's how it happens. So I'm gonna just really quickly analyze kind of what happened there. So if we zoom in to the island here, we got in trouble on this back ridge. So what happens is all the lift was coming up over here, and then as soon as you pass over the top of the ridge, the wind just follows right down. And so in these kind of valleys here, there's a bunch of sink, and it basically pushes you right into the ground if you stay in it too long. And that's kind of what happened here. What we probably should have done is, instead of going on the backside and out wide, we probably should have turned and rode along the crest of the island right here, and then it just tapers back down like this. So we would have been plenty high over here, and we'd have room to come out over this way, drop altitude, and come back in and land. So I think that's kind of what went wrong. So be it. It happens. Not a whole lot you could do about it. Alright, so I'm going to take the Cirrus SR-22. Don't do that in real life, my friend said. Alright. And we're gonna go to Nuku, Hiva, NTMD. 51 minutes, it's not gonna be that long. What's up, man? Say what? Oh no, I said the route I plotted 51 minutes, but it's probably not going to take that long. So what you up to?
You flying it?
Alright, so I'm starting on Atuona, NTMN, and going to NTMD. Basically the reverse of what I usually do. And then I'm loaded up in should be loaded up at ramp 2.
And what airport are we going to?
NTMN-NTMD.
Okay.
Alright. I just crashed a glider.
Oh, I know, I watched.
Oh, you did?
Well, when your thing disappears and you're not at an airport, it's kind of completely obvious what happened. I saw you on the map and then I didn't
Oh,
see
you saw it in the map. Okay.
It's kind of easy to come to the conclusion.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. I've been
That's all good.
tired.
No, life gets in the way. Alright. I guess I need to get a pushback.
Tell me I can't see you.
You can't? Hopefully not this bug again.
Can you see me?
Not so far. Did you start on the runway?
No, I started on the thing.
Yeah. No, I don't see it. Check your server. Are you on the... Because if it auto-selects a server, that would screw it up.
What server are you on?
Should be US East Coast. Check it real quick.
Oh, I gotta remember to log into that tomorrow. Yeah, it's still on East Coast. I can see you on the map. But
yeah, it says you're online and it says you're on there. Automatic East USA.
let me just make sure I have everything.
Alright, well now there's a plane that was parked at the fuel stand, and now there's not. Was that, did you load in at the fuel?
I was at ramp 4, yes.
Yeah, oh, then I did see you, I just didn't see your icon.
We're gonna retry this.
Okay.
Because obviously the game sees me, but apparently it just doesn't want to give names.
Yeah, it's funky sometimes. It's... I've been doing quite a bit of flying the last few days, and I started doing some kind of island hopping routes. I went from Bora Bora to Tahiti, which was like a 50-minute flight.
I don't
And
know.
then
It like shows a plane, but it doesn't show a name tag.
Yeah, that's the same with that's the same with me. You're in like an orange low wing plane of some kind. Are you in a beach bonanza?
No.
What are you flying? That's not making sense. I don't know if there's some sort of a bug that would cause that to glitch. Let me see. Can't see other players. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of wonky. I can try to restart, but
I mean, that's up to you if you want to do that, because, like, if I restart, it's going to take me a minute.
yeah. Yeah, let me load back in. And I'll just Now I see you. Oh, you're in a vision jet.
But I still can't see you on the actual game.
Really?
Yeah, I could see you on the map, I couldn't see you in the game.
I could see you on the load-in. Do you think any part of it? No, because I was gonna say because I don't have the plane that you're using, but no, because I've seen you in that before without problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spawned right on top of a pickup truck. That's so weird. Alright, let's try one more restart. Let's just see what kind of happens. Yeah, I mean, now I clearly see you sitting on the ramp. You're just loading up as a preloaded. Do you see me right off your left wing?
Yeah, I see you in like a plane, just a random plane.
I'll do a quick restart. That's kind of frustrating.
Yes, yes it is.
I don't understand why it does that. Of course, this will take a couple minutes now. Okay, yeah, now I see you. On the world map, too.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Let's see this time. This wants to work properly. Yeah, although it starts me on the runway.
What's that wonky?
I gotta load it back up. Just doesn't make sense.
I can't push back. I don't know how to push back again.
Shift and P. Just make sure your parking brake is off as well. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I see you on the ramp. And...
I'm starting to think we can't see each other on the ramp.
It's so stupid. I don't understand that. Is your engine running?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well it simulates that correctly at least.
I'll let you know if I can see you on the runway.
Yeah, maybe when you taxi out it'll change. I don't know. Yeah, now I see you, except you're not in a vision jet, you're in a beach. Whatever. Are you taking off or just taxiing down?
Taxiing down.
Oh, you're gonna take off runway 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go down 2-0. Come on, hurry up and push my plane back. There we go.
On the bright side, at least we can see each other.
Yeah. Yeah, this just really wonky. It's some sort of a bug or something like that. Alright, I'm just gonna skip most of the checklists.
Altitude.
I'm probably just gonna go at 10 or 12,000. Probably 10.
Okay, I'll do 12 then. Okay.
Just a sec.
There's my VMS.
Alright, I am holding short.
Okay, I'm taking full power. It's so weird because you're in like an. I mean, it says the correct aircraft you're in.
Yeah, it says the right one for you too, it just doesn't show the right one. Alright, my turn. I love taking off to the south in this, from this airport. Oh, I really don't have a lot of room. Full power, we'll just hold the brakes. Alright, here we go. Airspeed is alive, engine instruments are green. Alright, we're airborne. Alright, positive rate of climb. Flaps up. No, we're not stalling.
Engaging autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't
I'm not. Yeah, I keep getting the don't sink alarm.
Don't sink.
Yeah. I mean, it's steep off the side, but still. Yeah, we're not stalling. It is bumpy over here, though.
Looking back, all the things I miss the most. It all comes into focus. You're not around.
It's not the most efficient, but I can fly at 160 knots.
Reminds me I can't shake these
Yeah. Now, your most efficient would be somewhere around 2. I think in that plane, maybe like 240 or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna burn all the fuel though, because I have plenty. What's that? The general rule? Take the fuel you need to get where you need to go, plus a little extra for in the event
Yeah,
something goes wrong.
right.
Because you're not supposed to take too much because it affects your landing and taking off.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I got a nice little screenshot there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the first person view just because I love my noise canceling.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's the spot that my glider went down just a few minutes ago. That was frustrating. There's a really good mountain ridge on this island. And if you can just fly the crest of it, I mean, I was gaining like 100 feet every 5 seconds in some instances. Like,
Yeah,
it was
I don't know
really
why.
impressive.
I don't know why it says this is an hour route. It says 24 minutes for me, and I'm only doing 160.
Yeah, no, it
Not-
said like an hour and 4 minutes at first, and then it went down to like 58 minutes. And it's saying 40 right now, and I haven't even leveled off. So I'm not really sure how it takes that into factor. I've been having way too much fun with this.
Yeah. Leveling off.
Got another 2,000 feet to go. Take just about another minute and a half to climb. Cruise.
I was testing what I could and couldn't do with this plane this morning.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact, you can indeed turn both batteries off and it does not matter as long as the engine is running.
I'm not really sure I would recommend that, but yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but like, as long as both of the alternators are on, it won't do anything.
Right.
It's the same concept of the car, you could take the battery out once it's moving or running.
Yeah.
What's your speed?
Right now just 102 indicated, but I haven't leveled off.
Yeah, that's true.
I was doing about 205 over the ground yesterday. I flew at 25,000 feet. I'll have to show you the route. I was doing some Coral Atoll hopping. It was actually really pretty. I went Bora Bora to Tahiti, and then Tahiti to a giant ring of just beach and palm trees, which is pretty much all of what those are. These islands called the Tuamotus. And they're just little coral atolls. They don't have like any hills or anything. So I flew to one of those from Tahiti. It was an hour. And then I flew from another, or from that one to another one, and that was an hour and a half in the air.
Wow.
My goal is to hop. Like, do an island hop the whole way. But I'm not sure if I have the... Well, I do, but I'd basically have to turn and go back the way I came at least part of the route to even be able to make it anywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, I am leveled off. Go ahead and do cruise checklist. We'll pull back to 30.5 on the manifold pressure. Let's touch low. I need to find a way to grease the slides from my throttle, because it tends to stick a bit. Not too bad, but a bit. Flaps are up. Clean the mixture a little bit. Change fuel tank. I'm doing 194 over the ground right now.
207.
Yeah, you're just a little faster. So, are you gonna land to the west or to the east? The runway goes east-west. On that island.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna do, east to west. So like come in from the east and then land going west.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. So you're gonna land runway 24.
Yeah.
Really, there is no RNAV approach? Holy. Okay.
I can see my fuel consumption, engine fuel.
I think the route is gonna take us right over the village. Yep, actually pretty much. So we're gonna have to stay at a pretty high altitude over it though. Clear the mountain ridge. And then we'll just start bleeding airspeed and altitude. The approach into this island is not nearly as fun as the as going the other way, but the takeoff out
Oh yeah, you mean the
of
way you
Nuku
land?
was fun. Yeah. So you see a little island to the left?
Yeah.
So if you look straight ahead, you see the 3 islands. So the one to the left, the runway goes downhill and uphill, and you only have one direction to take off, and that's downhill, and you have to land uphill, because at the edge of the airport, the terrain just rises way too high. It's quite funny. It's interesting. I don't want some ice cream.
40 gallons per hour, which is horrible.
For a jet, that's not bad. I'm burning 26, and I'm in a little prop plane.
I can still see you on my TCAS, so.
I can see you. You're about 15 miles ahead of me.
I did take off in a more straight approach to it.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you took off. You just had a gentle left turn. I had to swing around the other way. So there's a hotel on this island. The, Nuku Hiva. I'm going to.
$8,000 a night?
No. No, that island is actually a little bit cheaper. Well, actually, I should say a lot cheaper than Marquesas. I mean, they're still expensive, especially Nuku Hiva, but they have one, like, 4-star hotel, and I think it's maybe 800 a night? But it's what you would expect from, like, a relative luxury resort.
Yeah.
There's one on Hiva that's only about 270 a night per person. maybe a little more.
Ooh.
And it's actually really nice because you get a great view because you're up on the hill, and you can see over the bay, over the town. You can see 2 of the other islands. It's absolutely beautiful.
Does your plane tell you the amount of hours you have?
Say what?
Does your plane tell you the amount of hours you have?
Yeah. This says 9.9. I think you can probably reset that. But yeah, oh, it just turned exactly 10. Ah.
Mine's at 4 hours.
Yeah, this is the airplane I've flown by far the most. It's really a good plane to practice with. I want to try flying the little Cessna 152 because it's really similar to the type of airplane I want to buy. What time you got to work tonight?
10 p.m. But I gotta get ready at 9:30. 9:20ish.
Okay. That's not too bad.
And then I'm off the next 2 nights.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, I think this week and then next week. Actually, maybe the next 2 weeks will be my last weeks that I'll have 3 days off because I'm going to full time.
Okay, well that's good.
Yep, my manager finally offered it to me, so.
Good for you, congrats. You get any little bit of a pay bump with it? I mean, I know you'll make more money.
I'm not sure yet.
Well, you'll get the benefits though that you would get full time.
Yeah.
Which that's
I mean,
good.
I have like an insurance right now, but it's not as good as the full-time insurance.
Yeah. So I'm about 2/3 of the way.
What's your distance from the island?
No, actually no, you're about 2/3. I'm about half, just a little over it. It's 52 miles from the airport.
32.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're a fair way ahead of me.
I mean, if I was going max speed, I would have already been up the island probably.
Oh yeah, you would have.
I'm just trying to get more practice in this.
Alright, forget the approach. Just gonna do direct airport.
I did a like a 1 hour flight from. I didn't think it would take 1 hour, but it only took like 40 minutes. It said an hour flight from Cape Girardeau Regional to Columbia Regional Airport.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why these images on Discord are blurry. Oh, did you change your mind?
What do you mean?
You're gonna land west to east? Because you're going around the west side of the island.
Maybe I did do that wrong. Oh well. I'm already configured to do it this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got confused then.
Hell, you look and see if I can get any weather. I don't know why none of these airports have any weather reporting. Especially with the way the wind is, you think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna land this way because it also taxiways all the way down at the other end.
Oh yeah. That's
so
true.
I would have to turn around and then come back down the way, and that would take more time for you to land. I know you're farther back, but this way I'm already at the taxiway, and if I have to turn around, it's just a little turn.
Right.
I don't think I've crashed the Vision Jet yet.
Don't jinx yourself.
I mean, for the most part, it's pretty easy to land.
Yeah. I don't think it's a particularly
Holy
difficult
Jesus.
plane.
Cabin temperature is 90 degrees. That's lovely.
Outside air temperature, 10,000 feet, says 52 degrees. Actually, that feels really nice.
You don't want to be in my plane because it's 90 degrees.
No, outside air. It doesn't say anything about inside air in here.
Oh, well, I have my display up that tells me.
Oh.
It says forward temperature 86 now, aft temperature 86, and I can't control it with the temperature controls, so.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, when I was flying 25,000 feet yesterday. You know what the temperature was?
What?
Take a guess.
Is it negative?
No, not quite. It was exactly 0.
Huh, that's not very good.
Yeah, I mean in the tropics though, usually when you get 25,000 is right about where the temperature will hit 0. And then at 30,000 feet, it's usually by then it's like 30 below. Temperature between 20 and 30,000 feet starts dropping really fast. And then you're up at like 38,000, it's probably 70 below. I've seen it get to 125 below at 50,000 feet. So, it is really freaking cold. I'm just gonna set a path coast right around the edge of the island here. Go ahead and start a gradual descent down to 4,000 feet. Nice view of the island. Actually, this Cirrus has the flowers on the wings, which I didn't realize because you can't tell from like the You know the screen where you can select the livery of your plane?
Mhm.
And you couldn't see the wingtips in that, so I didn't know they were pinkish purple flowers and then gray flowers dotting the wings. But when I realized it and saw it where I was flying, I'm like, this actually fits pretty well. I like it. I think it's kind of fitting for the area. Beautiful view of the town down here. Beautiful views too from the shore. There's supposed to be one really nice beach, like in the main town. Alright, let's go power idle. Let's steepen the descent. Mixture full, Rich. Switch fuel tank.
I just bounced 3 times on this fucking runway. I'm glad you didn't
Happens.
see that landing.
Yeah. I've done it. But you didn't crash.
Oh goodness, I landed it, but yeah, the 3 bounces, definitely.
Yeah, right.
Flaps retracted.
May have waited just a little too long to descend.
Yeah.
Just passing through 6,000. But I mean, I still have to cross the entire west side of the runway, so I should have some room. That's a pretty view out that way. Continue down to 2,000.
It's funny because I know what this guy is. I completely understand the signal that he's giving.
Oh yeah?
Like the turn, come closer, and then when they like put the things together and then stop.
Yeah. Actually, you do kind of get a pretty view of the side of the island.
Yeah.
Coast and a bunch of bays and stuff like that. It's just not quite as... It's not quite as thrilling as the other one. Going into Hiva, just because you're not landing on top of like a mountain ridge where the ground just drops at the end of the runway. And I just love the view that you get. Continue down to 1,000. Ah, yeah, I blew through final just a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and disconnect autopilot. Laps to 50. Oh, you've got some trees that you've got to clear coming into this runway. I don't really see any on the other end. Yep. Flaps full. I am super high. I'd probably be going around if I knew we didn't have 5,000 feet of runway to work with. Salvaged it. Easy down. Alright, not bad. Flaps up.
Don't miss the taxiway. Still in a random plane. Yeah, see, it just disappears when you go over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like...
That's a weird...
I can still see you, but it's just... you disappear when you go into the taxiway. That's a 31-minute flight.
It was a little longer for me.
Oh, I could have made it in probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I could have cut 10 more minutes off if I really wanted it to.
It's 37 minutes for me. It's actually not too much longer. But yeah. Alright. Oh, you want to do another?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Alright. Just give me 1 second here. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to kind of just fly off stream for a little while. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we will